If you're watching this, then I finally left you people alone. Richard is probably angry. Evelyn is probably furious.
And Nora, if Nora is watching this, then she deserves answers more than anyone. The greatest mistake of my life was allowing silence to make decisions for me.
What is he talking about?
20 years ago, I should have done more. I cannot change what happened, but I can decide what happens after I'm gone. Nora deserves what I have left her. Some of you will spend more time questioning my decision than questioning the events that led to it. That is your choice. But I want something understood. This decision was not made out of guilt, pity, or obligation. It was made because I finally saw clearly what I refused to see 20 years ago.
What exactly does that mean? What he refused to see? Did Daddy know something we didn't?
Your father is gone. Whatever he meant died with him.
No. He knew exactly what he was doing. The problem is that none of us know why. That's what bothers me. If this was about money, I could understand it. If it was about guilt, I could understand it. But this sounds like he was trying to correct some mistake. What mistake? Nora was accused. She left. End of story. If it was the end of the story, my father wouldn't have just handed her 51% of his company. That's it? There has to be more. There is. Your father instructed me to wait for someone before continuing.
Hello, everyone. How are we all doing?
You have a lot of confidence showing your face here.
20 years is a long time. You stop being afraid after a while.
Why are you here?
Interesting question. Last time I checked, I own 51% of this company.
There it is, the money.
The people who talk about money the most are usually the people most obsessed with it. I've been standing in this room for less than 2 minutes and nobody has asked how I've been. Nobody has asked what 20 years of exile felt like. The first thing on everybody's mind is money.
Don't play victim. You made your choices.
What I remember is a room full of people making choices for me. I remember accusations. I remember judgments. I remember being condemned before anybody cared about facts.
Nora, nobody forced you to disappear?
Really? That's the version we're using now? Not that I was humiliated. Not that I was treated like a criminal. Not that every door was slammed in my face. We're calling it a disappearance now?
Enough. Whatever happened 20 years ago doesn't change the fact that you're a stranger to this family.
And yet your husband trusted me with his company. Imagine how painful that must be for all of you.
You think sitting in that chair changes something?
No, the will change something. I'm just making everyone acknowledge it because according to your father's will, I own this company. I'm not here to ask for a place in this family. I'm not here for forgiveness. I'm here to collect what belongs to me.
No. Absolutely not. Everybody sitting in this room can play along with this madness if they want to, but I refuse. My father dies. A woman who abandoned this family walks through that door, sits in his chair, and suddenly we're expected to behave as though this is normal? Nothing about this is normal.
I was accused, condemned, and thrown out before anybody cared whether the accusation was true. Yet somehow the story has become that I abandoned all of you.
Don't rewrite history. What happened happened. You left.
You say that so easily, the same way people say someone left a burning building without mentioning the fire.
There she goes again. Every conversation has to end with everybody feeling sorry for Nora.
No, Jason, sympathy isn't useful to me anymore. These past years taught me that. What interests me now is accountability. Accountability? That's a very bold word coming from somebody whose name became synonymous with scandal. The difference between us, Evelyn, is that my scandal was investigated. Yours are still hiding. Those scores were opened by this family. I simply inherited them alongside the company.
That right there is exactly why you shouldn't be here. You're not here to lead this company, you're here to settle old scores. Everyone needs to calm down. No, barrister. You created this situation. I delivered your father's wishes. My father's wishes make no sense.
The will makes perfect sense. The problem is that it doesn't benefit you.